Let's see. Next up, we have Insomnia by Nactigonis from the Deepwoken OST. I believe this is a Roblox game. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happening here musically. So if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, become a member, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Support the channel as much as you want. And of course, 2 disclaimers. Number 1, this is my first time hearing this track, so I will be pausing a lot, as I will be explaining things and pointing things out as I hear them and as I realize them. And number 2, this is recorded live on stream on a single take, so whatever happens, happens. With that said, let's do this. Insomnia. Let's go. This is not part of it, it's just the PSA. Phantom, thank you for the follow. I was expecting a bit more silence in between the two, but there you go. We start with this. We start with this beat going on. I was not expecting this either. So we start with this with sounds with some this is very bizarre stuff. It sounds very tribal. The sounds of inhaling almost. It's kind of like this that kind of sound, you know? It sounds like that, but a little bit higher. It's a very, very bizarre start, but we have a very straightforward beat out of that. Let me just see where this goes. Yeah, don't request songs just yet. I'll tell you when you can. Okay, there we go. Now we bring in some synths at the top, giving us a very creepy motif. The motif, of course, being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. Don't do that again. It's okay. I'm used to making really weird sounds. So, yeah. So we have this going on, and it intensifies. Of course, this is called Insomnia, so it's probably gonna be the sound of what it sounds like when you can't sleep. So, you feel the... Oh, combat. Okay, so this is combat music. Okay, so we have several elements going on over here. That melody high above, that sounded kind of like that inhaling, is now accelerating. The drums are accelerating as well. They're going a little bit faster. It's sped up surprisingly quickly, considering that we're only like 20 seconds in. And we are having these percussions in the back, these different percussions that sound like those tribal witch, like witch doctor, witchcraft, tribal witchcraft instruments, like, you know, made out of bones kind of thing. It sounds like hollow bones. It's really cool. It's just very bizarre. Okay, so we take it back down to just the drum beat. And no, Mr. Thomas, please no. That is licensed, and we're not going to do that. So we have this back down, we have a flute, and we have the drums going in triplets now. You can really, really hear those triplets. These would be tripleted 16th notes or sextuplets. Sextuplets? I always misremember which one it is. But you can hear it. That kind of thing. So, no, because it's in Mortal Kombat made by Skrillex, it's licensed. That's the problem. But yeah, let's continue here. So you can hear that. And the flute here is a leitmotif of a different track. A leitmotif, of course, being... we're going to talk about leitmotifs now. So a leitmotif is when you take a motif and you use it in more than one piece. This was coined by Richard Wagner. when he made his Ring Cycle operas. The Ring Cycle, 4 operas, 3 to 4 hours each. So there were themes that he wanted to use in more than one because, you know, it's about 12 to 16 hours of opera depending on the performance. Yeah, if you have a theme that you used in opera number 1 and you're not going to just use it once, you have another 12 hours of opera to use. So what you do, you take that motif and you turn it into the theme, and that's it. So yeah, Node Ring again. Yeah, I'll bring it up every time because it's the best example. So yeah, let's see where this goes. I like that. So now the flute went from being this melodic, bizarre thing to sounding like laughter. Ooh, yeah, and most things have leitmotifs nowadays. Yeah, most video games and that kind of stuff, you want to have a leitmotif because that way, you can remember. For example, Marvel. Bum 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 ba bum no bum bum ba bum 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 bum. That's the Avengers leitmotif, and it just plays throughout all of the Avengers movies. That is a leitmotif, that kind of thing. So yeah, this track is wild. So this is, yeah, Insomnia, it's a battle theme, and I like the way that the flute is sounding. It sounds kind of like laughter, and it's just sounding very tribal, very savage, very just completely, how do I put this? What word am I looking for? Very, very grounded in that sense, and very much dredgy, I guess. So yeah. Now we have this. Yeah, it's like a synth and flute giving us the motif again. Developing that motif. Playing it again. And now we're doing a variation of that same motif being played in a different synth. Now we are using 8-bit, an 8-bit synth to give you that retro sound. Man, this is awesome. Bloboom, this is from the bribe list. We're doing a live one afterwards. So, by the way, for those of you who have missed it, you can bribe me into doing your songs. We have the bribe list. It's pay to win. You donate, you get your song put in the bribe list. At the time of recording, $20 is the highest bidder right now. It's a pay-to-win thing. Do not do it at your own economic expense. I love it when you give me money. Do not do it at your own expense. So yeah, we're having, yeah, this one's from the bribe list. So there you go. This is very, let's see. We bring in that second. Okay, so now we're having a second motif going on here, and we are doing a doubling. Doubling means more than one instrument is doing the same thing. And we have now this reaction to that initial flute synth middle ground that we had there that sounded so weird. Then we had the retro vibe of the 8-bit synth, and now they're both together in this very weird amalgamation of both of them. So doubling is for instrumentation, and now we are getting this conflict of these two worlds clashing, but doing the same thing. This is wild, dude. Let's see where it goes. And now we have engaged in two-part counterpoint. So, the flute synth thing is doing what I like to call a flying melody. Flying melody is a colloquial term. Colloquial just means that there's no academic term for it. This is just easier to understand. And basically, you are hearing it, right? There's a very busy drum beat. There's a busy middle. And then we have the higher flute here, just slower melody, just simpler, flying above everything else. That's what I like to call the flying melody. And then we have the 8-bit synth. Grants, welcome to the day. How you doing? the 8-bit synth developing the melody that we've been hearing, that motif that we've been hearing. But because of these two are doing this thing, they are engaging in counterpoint. Counterpoint being the study of melodies, how they are with each other, how they do, and all that kind of stuff. I don't remember all these. Go check the YouTube channel. I don't remember these things. So yes, we're going to spend incredible music today. So yes, we're having this, and we're doing a couple of things here. So when it comes to counterpoint, again, the study of melodies, how they are, how they interact with each other, we are doing two-part counterpoint. Because we have the drum beat, which has stayed pretty consistent so far, but now we have the flute synth and the 8-bit synth that we call. Let's just call those to do that. And we are doing two things right now. We are engaging a lot in contrary motion and similar motion. So, what are these things, right? So we have three overall things, types of motions, and these are all relative motions, right? So we have contrary, similar, and parallel. So, not parallel. So that was my computer. So when it comes to contrary motion means one melody goes up, the other one goes down. We are having that. Similar motion means one melody is going up and the other one is kind of following the same, but not exactly. Parallel motion just means both of them are doing the exact same thing. So in this case, we are doing a lot of contrary and similar motion because we are having the flying melody giving us this very, very smooth, slow, just completely cool flying melody, and then we are having the other one just giving us this landscape that we're just treading throughout, developing that motif, giving us similar contrary motion a lot of the times. This is really cool, dude. It's really cool. Welcome to the day, by the way. How you doing? And every once in a while, like we did just now, we encounter another one that did some harmonies. Harmonies, of course, being similar, basically parallel motion. You're having another melody playing very much almost the same thing, just giving you an extra chord, making a chord basically out of everything, just making the melody, just accentuating the melody, making it sound better, right? Let's see where this goes. Okay, so we had a couple of things going on there. That was a very, very interesting break. And we basically had the first note in each bar of the motif playing, giving us the overall shape of the motif. With, of course, a little bit of delay. You heard that like the notes were echoing a little bit. With the drums kind of going a little bit crazier. Let me go back a second or two to get this changed. We'll flip everything upside down. Not entirely. And once again, the importance of drums. The drums change ever so slightly. We're not longer using the more bassy drum that we had. We're bringing back like the bone rattle. I don't know what to call this. And we are doing the same melodies, but because we changed this one aspect of the drums, I went ahead 10 seconds. Let me go back 10 seconds and see. So yeah, we're having this. Now we're developing the melody again with this new drum beat. So yes, with this new drum beat, of course, giving everything such a different connotation. I will always mention this one. If you want an example of how drums and rhythm section can really change the connotation of everything, the intro to the song The Mirror by Dream Theater. The guitar is doing the exact same thing for a minute straight. And it's the rest of them that are changing stuff. And the drums are changing, and the rhythm is changing. And it's just incredible. It's difficult to be able to tell that the guitar is doing the exact same thing. And we are having some screams, some like actual screams in the background now, adding extra texture. Yes, I'm noticing the screams as well. I just wanted to make the point of the rhythmic thing. Part of it is the synth, but we are having like screams drowned out in the background. Now we're developing the melody again. That really, really cool melody on that same synth. Now we take away pretty much everything and bring back just those drums. We took these drums away here and we let the rattling continue. Now we took away the rattling. We just have the drums plus those synths doing the same thing. Really creative way of extending the material. Welcome back, buddy. And now we're bouncing back and forth. Very juicy beat, yeah. Developing that, bringing that. And we completely change it to... It's still within the realm of the same drum beat. We've just simplified it a lot, and we've brought back the individual samples, but instead of playing them repeatedly, which is what has been happening this whole time, we're just playing them one at a time. Layer will come... Okay, so this is leitmotif as well. There you go. Ooh. Yeah, we're combining... There's a piano there as well. And there we go. We bring in this new drum beat. Ooh. No, you weren't, Pallet User. No, you weren't. And we bring in the melody again. We're starting to break down. And now just the piano. We switch over to the piano. And this is gonna loop. Ah! Yeah, and then it loops. That PSA, dude! Why didn't you put the PSA on the description? It didn't. I couldn't loop it. But yeah, oh, it is at the end of this. Okay, so then it jumps into the next song. Okay, that's what happens. Okay, but there you go. Man, okay, so it switched over to the piano, and basically a very, very good way of changing these things, because then, of course, the sound of the piano is such a vibe to this. But there you go. That was wild, dude. That was wild. There you go. That was Insomnia from the Deepwoken OST by Noctigonis. Man, that was a trip. That was a trip. So, it's just the DLC. Oh, say it. Okay, so it's DLC at the end, so it does loop. Okay, so I misunderstood. So yeah, there you go. But anyway, once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So if you like, if you're watching this on the YouTube video thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, become a member, turn on notifications, support the channel as much as you want. And of course, if you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, if you're on the live stream, you can start requesting. If you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord server, linked down below. There's the LFA requests channel. Go there and do the go to the LFA requests. Follow the pinned messages. Jesus, I couldn't think of it. And if you want to catch the streams when they go live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. What time that is for you, you can check the Discord and the Twitch. They both have the stream schedule on your local time zone with all that stuff. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel where we put the VODs of the gaming after shows that we do. Games are Basterd. That is linked in the description, or just search for it. Same username, swap the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. That was Insomnia from the Deepwoken OST. That was wild, dude. That was wild. But yeah, let's move on.